You was not being kind in my eyes, but in your eyes, you probably was. In your eyes, you was probably being softer than you usually are. And then if that's the case, I would like you to take a deep look inside of yourself and be like, why do you have to be such an asshole? I think that was a very entertaining video, and if you see me on looking down and typing while I was listening, that's because I was writing points down I want to go back to, because this is a very interesting conversation. Like, very interesting, you know?
So what? Did you want to talk about the points or no?
I want to talk about it. So, first off, I just want to say that I don't know we should take this for him actually teaching somebody a lesson, because he generalizes a lot of things when a lot of things is a specific type of personality trait. Personally, to me, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start off with what I feel like I heard from her that was like wrong, right? So her values in men. Her values in men, I feel like, are her values, but it leads you to be out there single a little bit longer.
Yeah. For
him to tell you that your values are wrong, the values you seek in men, but I don't think you should settle for anything.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody should be settling for anything. Some people know what they really want, and then they end up finding it, like, you know what I'm saying, and be like, oh snap, I never thought that you would be the one that I fall in love with. It's not settling, that's you evolving to understand what it is that you really want, right? That's my opinion on it, right? To me, her values opened her up for a lot of the attacks that this Kevin Samuels put her through. Now, this man obviously is very intelligent.
Yep, got good wordplay.
You can tell by how his composure through what's going on and how he flips what's going on. It's gonna be hard to have a conversation with him. I feel like I'm very intelligent, and I wouldn't have a conversation with this man. I wouldn't about anything. You wanna know why? Because he's like the person that his opinion overwhelms the whole environment he's in. And people like that, most of the time when it does that, they start to believe that how they feel is factual, like 100%. If you even try and like even say anything, they can say like, I get what you're saying, but I don't feel like my life is going in. It's like, no, your life is that's where you're going. Your life is there. But trust me, I know that those type of people, you can't have like, he wouldn't do it. And you know what's crazy? See, that shows your IQ, because he wouldn't do it like, he'd be like, no, trust me, your life is going down.
It's there.
It's there.
It's already there.
And it's like, you got to be realistic. And like, realistically, yes, I know my life is here, but that doesn't mean it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But this is why I wouldn't have a conversation like deep like that with this guy. Maybe a fun conversation, something like that, but real deep, like where he's telling me something about my life, I wouldn't even ask him about that, right?
Hey, like,
his IQ is too up there. Those people who IQ is too up there like that, but don't have no type of sensitivity or like emotional connection towards people when they're talking, they don't care, like
give a fuck.
I went to a Catholic school, right? And I'm not saying everybody in Catholic school IQs is up there compared to any other school, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are smart, intelligent, public schools and all that. I had the privilege of hanging out with a lot of people who are very smart. Yo, they make you feel stupid any chance they get, especially because they don't feel things how we feel things. That's stupid to them. I'm saying those things cloud their judgment. Views on what she wants, totally clouded.
Yep.
You know what I mean? This is a woman who doesn't understand who she is, let alone understand what she wants.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. Does that make it wrong? That's normal. That's like normal human stuff. Like, percent of the women or men, even men out there, are gonna be that way until they like 50, 55. You know what I'm saying? I know men still getting their stuff together at 50, 55 and have kids everywhere. So I don't understand what sounds. He said that he said that men are more likely not to have kids and be single while working hard.
Come with baggage.
Yeah, and
women
I'm telling you,
always coming with baggage.
And I'm telling you right now, man, if you could have a group of friends, all of us dudes, tell you right now, more people in that group have baggage than none. He might not hang out with a bunch of dudes like that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He just act like he's delusional to prove a point for the men. Like he's just power for the men, and that's
okay.
understandable.
That's understandable.
That's okay.
That's entertaining. I was entertained by that video.
So I said, like, I look at his shit as entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm not one of
It's not facts though.
I'm gonna be one of them girls to call in and him thinking he telling me no.
Nah. The thing is that some of what he says is actual.
But some of the things that he says, I feel like you should already know.
But a lot of people
things
don't.
that you should know. Like you cannot be that Like, come on, you can't be that delusional in certain situations and certain circumstances that you be in.
But there are a lot of people who are socially unaware.
Clearly, after watching his videos, it really shows me, men and women. Some of y'all women, it's like, oh my God, girl, you don't need him to tell you this. How you call him? You do not need him to tell you that. Like,
and the thing, there's a difference between facts and opinions, right? And the fact that he generalizes what certain women are for all women, it doesn't make what he says facts.
Yes,
right?
and that's what I don't like.
It's like he's mixing. He has very good opinions towards why certain things are the way they are with women. He's a dude. Like, he's a man. It's like, you can't teach a woman how to be a woman.
Nope. Just like a woman
I don't
can't
care.
teach a man how to be a man.
You don't have a vagina, bro. Like, you can't teach her what she needs to do to get a man. Only thing you can teach her to do is how to get men like you.
Yep.
That's all you do. Teach her how to get men like you. But she don't let you looking for a man like you because you annoy her. Pretty much what you were saying were facts for men like you, but opinions for men as an all.
And all, yeah.
She feels she needs to prove she's right when he doesn't. Nobody broke out a sheet of paper with stats, showing it on the screen so the world could see that these stats is real. Real, it is what it is, but no one showed it. And it's like she just agreed.
Even while looking confused. That's the part that it was like, I would have just hung up. Looking confused, still dumbfounded. Like,
agreeing, like you don't know, like you don't know if those numbers are real.
That's why he's a good talker.
Yeah, like he gets you to agree with him
when
you don't know. You know,
talking to him and you calling on them things, women, you better be listening.
You know what I'm saying?
Try not to talk too much.
You don't have to talk. You having a conversation with somebody. You don't have to react to everything that they say because that tells a lot about you when you're having a conversation. Yeah. Sometimes I overreact. No, let me not tell you what I do. You know what I'm saying? When you're sitting there reacting to everything this man says, it lets him know, like, how you find out when someone's in sync with you, when they just start agreeing. You agreeing with him, lets him know, like, she don't even know these things are facts. She knew just by the way she was talking and answering his questions that he had her. She felt like she had to prove certain things to him when she was like, I'm a 10. No, you're not. She's like, what makes you a 10? I don't gotta prove shit to you. I'm a 10, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I am. That's how I feel. That's what it is. She felt the need to prove to him why she was a 10.
Because he kept egging it on.
But if she would have did that to him.
10 is this. Do you have people wrapped around the corner for you? Do you got men standing in line for you? Do you guys modeling agencies signing up for you? Like, that's
asking
a 10.
her her waist
he
size.
was trying to get her out to
She answered all that stuff. You don't have to answer the waist size and all that, or what size is your waist. Don't worry about it. What's the true conversation like? Find out what the true conversation's about so you know what questions you have to answer. If he gets upset that you don't answer those questions, you be like, it has nothing to do with our overall topic. You know what I'm saying? My waist size, what does that got to do with my value? If he says it's because it relies on how you appear, and then you just say, I don't agree with you. Period. So I'm not gonna tell you that. So that you can have ammo against me to tell me I'm less than. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. I feel like that's a fault that you did that allowed him to talk to you the way he did. Yep. How he was wrong. I wrote that. Talking about what equals value. So value can be placed in many and a lot of things. It don't have to just be placed in what he feels like it should be placed in, right? She might be a little out of shape. She has a master's degree, she says, which I believe her. There's no reason not to believe her. Right? She doesn't, but I believe her.
She has a 13-year-old.
She has a good job. He's saying this is not enough to have value. There's some women out there not doing nothing.
Yep. Don't have nothing.
Nothing. There's a lot of women in the higher tax brackets not doing nothing. They just there because of how they look. So you're and then he said, what equals up to a 10 is a model. What model are you talking about? You talking about cover girl model?
Because all models.
You talking about video vixen model? Like, what model are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I need to know. Because models that I be seeing that need to eat a couple cheeseburgers, bro, they not 10s to me. To a dude like me.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Fatima's a 10 to me. This is my 10. You feel me? Regardless if you feel like she's whatever. You can feel like she's a 2. I don't care. That's just one less nigga hollering at my 10. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, like, value is like placed on that specific person, and you're placing your values on every man, including me, and I feel a little offended by that. You need to specify, like, men like you, like,
just say
like
something.
women that
Don't be like men well, men like this, and men, because it makes it seem like you're putting them in all.
Yeah,
because it's not like that.
I don't agree with you. I really honestly feel like men with money, I don't have hundreds and thousands of dollars like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that. If what I do have, I wouldn't care my significant other for me financially if I can do it for us financially. Only matters if I'm struggling really goddamn hard and I need some help.
Like, your significant other's not doing nothing at all.
At all.
Not cooking,
like, you know what I'm saying?
cleaning,
Not nothing.
Not helping you mentally.
Exactly.
Like, nothing.
You can't sit there and place value because you have, you know, maybe you struggling, doc.
Yeah, women issues.
You know what I'm saying? You're struggling a little bit with all the marriages and stuff. Do you have any kids? And if you don't have kids at your age, is that a problem with you? And we can break this down. We can go real deep into like what it is. Or if you do have kids with every marriage, that you teaching, like what do we?
Or how was the 2-3 marriages you had? Like, how were they? How long did they last?
You know,
why did you leave? Did you really leave?
And it's like scorn. It's like what hurt you? Which lessons did you learn? What scorned you about it? Because it's like you place this value thing on all women, and all men think like this, and it's like we don't. I mean, if I feel like this, I feel like, you know, and this is why a lot of women have. It don't matter how bad you are. You got a man with side joints and. The side joints don't have no type of job, no nothing. Like, you know, nothing but looks. And then sometimes they don't even be looking that crazy. They regular looking joints, and you got this joint all dolled up, wild up. You be like, yo, why did? And she wondering why did he cheat on me with this average looking thing? You know what I'm saying? And that's where the value, and this is what we're trying to say, where the value kind of like, it's an opinion.
And imagine how you think she feels, how her value lowered her. Like, you know what I'm saying? How she lowered herself. Because it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how some women think.
And then overall, it's like, when you put it all into perspective, it's like, this is not a women are like this thing or a men are like this thing. This is a morality thing as a human being. Because men do the same thing, women do the same thing, and it's like they just do it differently. Like I said, they just do it in different ways because one is a woman and one is a man. But they do the same thing. So it's not even about like this is what women do that keep single, this, that, and third. Men do that exact same thing that keep themselves single.
Because it'll always be a forever battle. If you want to say this is why women do this and this is why you want to die alone, this is why this. Well, this is why men do this and this is why they die alone.
Like some people,
this is why they don't got this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like some men and women will look at, you know, look at you, Kevin, be like, man, this is why you know, got divorced and. Why you might die alone, bro. You know,
why you bitter?
Because you talk like this.
I'm not bitter, but you seem bitter.
You know what I'm saying? You come off calm and then you hit them with little jabs real quick, dot, and you be like, oh man, why are you so mad?
And then it comes off like it's personal jabs. Like, well, what the hell did your ex-wife do to you? And how did your ex-wife look?
Yeah, and then it's like after the personal jabs, you're like, why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? That drive anybody enough crazy. That's some good psychological warfare you got going on there. Yep. He groups all women. He uses the word they. This is what I mean when I say he groups all women. So just in case you like don't understand what I mean when he says, if you really listen to him, he says they a lot. They. Like they means a specific group, right? They. You to say some, I understand that. If you say women like, they. So that means you're talking about all women.
And that's why I be telling you guys from the guys that be watching his videos, and I guess my video pops up in the algorithm underneath his name or whatever the case may be, where y'all find your ways over here in the comments, and it's like, well, you black women and you this and this is why you, and it's like, no, say some black women is like this or some women is like this. You know what I'm saying? Because when I comment back, I do comment. Some women are like this, some men are like this. They are all not the same. Because I get tight when I hear women say all men cheat when they don't. You know, my last relationship, he was a cheater, but this one, he's not. So, it changed my thought of thinking that. Because I was one of the women that was like, all men cheat. Like, I don't went through hell in my last one until I met a nigga that don't cheat.
And I mean, some of us think like, yo, that's what the hell are we doing that for? Might as well be single. Some people are scared to be alone. They scared to something mess up, something happen, and they want to have something in their pocket. Oh, everybody think differently. And then there are women who think the same way, so you can't. But then they're a little bit worse to men because it's like, yo, you're a hoe. It's like, no, man. Like, yo, we all thinking the same. We just attack things differently because of our gender. That's all it is. Some women have certain things they can use that we don't have that we can use. We can't take off our shirt and have the same effect a woman can. Sorry. We have a different effect if we take our shirt off and then you built right, you know what I'm saying? You have a different effect to women, but you ain't gonna have the same effect a woman's titties is gonna have.
Big or small.
I don't care. I don't understand. I don't know, man. Like
size 5 or size 16.
So you know, so you can keep in like this world is like, oh, women are this and women are that because they're doing that, but you know, you just don't like yourself. That's all it is. Those men don't like themselves. Those women scare them.
Those men, they need to learn how to love themselves and learn themselves. Like Kevin, to me, gives me vibes that he has a lot of learning within himself to do.
He's gonna learn. He's learning as he's doing. He's gonna learn. He might not feel like
but he can't do that, and you're coming on camera and making the women feel like, oh well, I got it all together. It's y'all the problem.
But that's a narcissistic personality.
It's the women you deal with that got you messed up, fucked up to talking to the women that you come across on your platform. Whether you feel like you're counseling them, giving them therapy, giving them advice, whatever the case may be.
They call it straight shooting.
Mentally, you're mentally messed up.
He doesn't believe her, no matter what the heck she says.
Any women, it's not even just her. Any woman that comes in.
Like anybody can believe what this man says when he offer it. He don't have to know nobody. He don't know you. He hears the way you talk and thinks that's how it is because he stereotypes, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like me, I can talk very whatever. Like, you feel me? You can hear it in my voice. But then I can speak to you like I have. I'm not going to say I have some intelligence because even when I'm talking whatever, I still have intelligence within me. Right? More of like, I can speak to that. It's more comfortable for someone like him to hear because he'll sit there and think I need to use big, crazy words and use proper sentences and just to be smart. It's saying someone who is speaking another language that don't speak the same language as me is not intelligent because they don't come off regular. Think of Ebonics as another language. You know what I'm saying? If you understand Ebonics, you speak Ebonics, then you understand that language. And if you understand that language, you hear the smart in people when they speak, whether they use the words or not. But some words are easier to digest to the main public, so that's what they deem as smart. I can speak that too. You know, but I don't like to because it's just code switching. Us black folks know how to do it. And some don't. But that don't mean they don't. That don't mean that you can't believe that they don't have a master's. Doesn't mean any of that. So the fact that he doesn't believe, it don't seem like he believes in it. But his facial expression and his body language speaks a lot too.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you don't say anything, don't mean that you didn't say anything. The facial expressions,
the eyes bulging out
exactly.
when she say certain things, like that's being sarcastic. Like
exactly. Because
sure.
When you're talking to someone like me, I don't care what comes out your mouth. If your body language is telling me something different, I'm taking it as something different.
Yeah. The body language adds up to the energy. Like it don't
matter
what you
back.
say. Yep.
Sometimes you can hold your words back, but you can't hold your body back.
Yep.
Or your facial expressions back.
Yep.
Now, I read, when I'm talking to you, I'm listening to your body language and I'm listening to what's coming out your mouth. And I learned that from people doing it with me. From people doing it with me in interviews and stuff like that. You got to learn how to control your body language when you're speaking to somebody, especially if they're bothering you. That's one thing I've seen that he does that's wrong. It's like if you can't believe anybody at face value, you don't know them at all, that means it's you hiding something. That means we can't believe you. There's something you lying about. There's something you lying to yourself about. Like, you know what I'm saying? That means that you feel like, hey, they be out here believing me, just everything I say. They stupid. That's what it says to me. They just be believing me. Like, they don't know me out of nothing. That's what I get from when you do stuff like that. Like, being kind. That's one thing that was a little weird. It's a small thing, but like, you know what I'm saying? He said that he was kind to her the whole time. And kind is in the eye of the beholder. I'm going to say it like that. Say it like that, man, because
he was not being kind.
He was not being kind in my eyes, but in your eyes, you probably was. In your eyes, you was probably being softer than you usually are. And then if that's the case, I would like you to take a deep look inside of yourself and be like, why do you have to be such an asshole? To where even your kindness is an asshole. I'm saying, cause that just means that you even worse, bro. Like, you're worse behind that camera. That's bad. That's bad. Like, I can tell she's a good person. I could tell that I'm not gonna say a good person, but I could tell that she tried to be the best person she could be. She almost couldn't lie about her attitude. She could have looked you straight in the face and said, I am the nicest person you will ever meet. But she hesitated because she knows deep down inside she has some things to work on. And she couldn't lie like that off rip. So I would believe, you could lie like that off rip though.
Clearly.
Kevin. You would look someone straight in that, because you gave a disclaimer before. And they were talking about looks. All the rip, he was like, men, you know, we're supposed to provide. We don't need to be attractive. What century he in?
I don't know.
I don't know what century you in, bro, but these girls is different nowadays.
I'm saying,
I don't know.
He got that, I don't know if he was born in the 50s or 60s, but he got to wake up and smell the coffee, because we not in them times, or we not in your mom and parents' times in the 30s and 40s. Like, no, this is a whole different time generation.
I got a daughter, and I like where the women are going now. Because my daughter is gonna be strong. Like, she's gonna be strong because of us. On top of that, there are movements that's gonna help her understand that she has value no matter what the hell some dumbass man like you, Kevin, I'm gonna be on the same with you, because you're disrespecting someone that I have full and so much value towards, and I know has value, and she sometimes don't see it. That mean that I need another man to come and tell her that, yo, you are exactly what everybody says. You are exactly what it is.
Like he told the girl, we are somebody's son. She's somebody's daughter. That's why it makes me like he just hates. It's something about women. Like
I would have been like, you make
it's just something about women. Because it's like the same way you can say you somebody's son, I'm somebody's daughter. Somebody's daughter is just supposed to settle for somebody's son. I'm just supposed to be doing all this shit for somebody else's son. But what about me?
Yeah.
I got a father, so you can't play that game.
I would like for my daughter to have what me and her mother has, because you gotta understand, like a lot more people, if you do the math, like I'm gonna say in my opinion, because I don't know if it's a fact, I didn't do the math, but I'm just looking at my life and all people I know in my life, and I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10 in my life, when they go for things that are material, like they want their significant other to have material things that they can provide for them, or money that they can provide for them when things get whatever, like instead of building a relationship, not all for the money, for the material, or for the what you can do for me, that we love each other and we're gonna grind till we're both at a stable situation in our life. If I'm at a stable situation and they're not, I'm gonna grind to get you where I am, that we can both be in the same situation, so that we can even be higher together. If you don't go into a relationship thinking that and not more of what you can and can't do for me, yo, that relationship is not gonna last. And 9 times out of 10 people in my life who go into relationships like that don't last. They end up divorced, they end up problems. Because your foundation was built off of financial stuff. And financial stuff is always gonna break down sooner or later. It's highs and lows in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you're gonna always be down in life, but you're gonna run into some type of financial struggle. You don't want it to be like, damn, my wife is gonna leave me, because we built this whole shit up for us being able to do something for each other. Like, come on, that's scary to me personally. Just no understanding of the way life is. Right. No, I'm not gonna always be up and I'm not gonna always be down. You know what I mean? But shit, when I'm down, I don't want to be worrying. I
want you to leave me. Like, I lost my job today. Oh, nigga, I'm leaving.
Yeah, when you get a job,
call me back. Right? You got fired? Yeah. Call me back when they say they called you back. They hired your ass back. I'm out. And I'm taking the rest of the money in the account.
That'll be crazy.
But guys, yeah, we gotta put the baby to sleep, so we're gonna end this video. But this is just a little video, you know, we wanted to do, and you know, sit down, chat, debate. So you guys give your thoughts in the comment section below. I will be commenting. Chris will be commenting. You know, just to keep this going on how you feel on this topic and what was said from us and how we, you know, broke it down and how we felt about the topic going. But don't forget to follow me on my social media. My Instagram is Fasim the Dream. My business Instagram is thedream_collection. And shop with your girl. I got a whole sale going on right now. All lip glosses from Squeeze Tooth and Wine Tooth are $1. They will be $1 until everything is gone. So the website is www.fasimthedream.com. Come shop and support your girl.
And my Instagram is Chris_Envy. My Twitter is CEnvyMusic. Click the link down below to cop my album that I have up on, this is an old album, but I got something else coming out. Trust me. I got more music coming out. Check out my YouTube channel. The link will be down below. And yeah, just keep following us. You know, I love the music thing, man. Like, you feel me? So just stay tuned for more videos and new songs and new projects and new visuals. And I'm vlogging on my channel also and doing certain things on my channel just to show y'all more of my personality.
So that link will be in the description box, and then the link for the original Kevin Samuels video will also be in the description box, because you know we want to show love and shout out.
And you know, and one thing I'm gonna say is, you know, let's not make it a against somebody thing. You know, shout out to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. You're a
This
brother.
is all entertainment. It's just agree to disagree.
I just don't agree with a lot of stuff he said. Like, you know what I'm saying. I might have said some little, you know. Put a little
but that's for entertainment.
But I just for entertainment, because at the end of the day, I am behind 100% of what I said, and I threw some things in there just you know, just for the entertainment purposes, for the viewers, for y'all to fully understand what it is I'm trying to say.
Like we sitting down, just having a conversation with each other, you know, instead of acting like robots.
But Kevin Samuel is a brother, and he's doing it out here. You know what I'm saying? I wish, you know, him all success in what he does. You know what I'm saying? I hope, you know, his life is just as blessed as I will hope anybody else's life is. And that's for that woman that was on the phone with her. I pray that her life is blessed, and you know, for them even having that conversation. And you know what's crazy, for her even being mature enough to let someone like him even say something to her without her blowing up, so that it can be, so we can talk about this,
loud
you know, and it be something that is easy to talk about, because it was a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Even though he kind of forced over the conversation, it's more of like, it was still good dialogue and a good topic. So shout out to both of them, man.
Continue the conversation in the comment section down below. Comment down your thoughts and, you know, your opinions on this topic. And like we always say, guys,
don't dream your life, live your dream.
Deuces.
Out.